Stop. Before you go and buy polarized sunglasses, I want you to know that there are situations where polarized lenses can actually make things worse. Not only just really frustrating, but even dangerous at times. So, coming from an eye doctor who usually loves polarized lenses, I want you to know which one is going to be best. Polarized versus non-polarized sunglasses. Hey, welcome back to the Dr. Eye Health Show. I'm Dr. Joseph Allen, and this video is actually part of our series all about sunglasses. So in case you missed our previous video all about finding the best sunglasses tints or how to choose the right color of sunglasses for you, then I will link that up in the show notes. So which is best, polarized versus the non-polarized sunglasses? My honest answer is, it depends. Most of the time, I do wear polarized lenses because I just love how they look and feel, but there are situations where you really don't want to be wearing polarized lenses, and the non-polarized is the way to go. But first, quick science lesson. Now, polarized sunglasses contain a polarized filter that is built and manufactured into the lenses. This helps block out glare or any reflected light off of flat horizontal surfaces. Think of light bouncing off of the road, off of water, or even off of the windshield of a car or the hood of a car, thus improving visual comfort and even visibility at times. To know if your sunglasses are polarized or not, here's a quick way to find out within 10 seconds. Find a computer screen or a TV screen, and then tilt your sunglasses about 90 degrees. If it seems like the screen nearly blacks out, then congrats, your sunglasses are polarized. If nothing happens, then they're not. This is because a lot of digital screens have polarized filters built into them. Sometimes if you look at your phone, you can still see this, but a lot of modern phones have kind of a new screen design, and instead you'll see kind of a rainbow shimmer or kind of flicker occur. I even see this with some newer laptop screens. But drop a comment below if your sunglasses pass this test. Okay, so when is it good to have polarized sunglasses? You want them if you're, one, driving heavily on the road. Polarized lenses will cut down the glare that comes off of asphalt, wet roads, windshields, even off of your own dash. So if you're somebody who drives on the highway a lot, especially at sunrise and sunset, then this would be the way to go. Number two is that of water sports and fishing. If you're somebody who fishes, this is really a non-negotiable because you go from just kind of seeing the surface of the water to actually being able to look into it and even see fish that's swimming underneath. This again also applies for anybody who does a lot of boating or even sightseeing when you are out on the water. Again, polarized is the way to go. And number three is that for anybody who gets migraines or is very light sensitive, which not only includes myself, but many of my patients. And this is because the polarized lenses will help reduce the glare and the overall intensity of visual stimulation. But I will just add here that if you are somebody who struggles with migraines, there is the Avalux migraine lens, those to help with light sensitivity due to migraine, and they did just come out with their own polarized sunglasses version of that technology. But perhaps we'll save that for another video. But if you do want to learn more about that specifically, I'll put a link in the show notes for you. Okay, so when are polarized sunglasses not recommended? Number one is for pilots or aviators. This is because the windscreen in a cockpit has laminations built into it, like UV light protection. And when you wear polarized lenses in a curved surface, this often shows defects in it, and this may make it difficult to see through. In addition, some computer screens that are often used for the dials in cockpits, they will have the same effect as turning your sunglasses as we showed earlier, making it difficult to read those dials. The same issue with reading the dials may also be an issue for anyone who operates heavy machinery or uses some type of technology that has a digital screen, such as reading a watch or, again, reading other types of dials in a very quick emergency situation, or even for photographers. Like right now, I'm looking at a digital screen, and if I put on these lenses and turn my head, it completely goes dark. Another situation where you don't want to wear polarized sunglasses is during some sporting activities, especially ball sports or racket sports like tennis or maybe pickleball. And this is because polarized lenses At the right lighting situation, it might make it more difficult to have good depth perception and really notice how balls are spinning or moving through the air. Some golfers may complain or feel that polarized lenses hurt their ability to read the green. However, I'll say that that's probably for high-level performing golfers, not somebody like myself. But I'd also say you could just take the lenses off for a moment and read the green in those situations. And then there is some debate about skiing and snowboarding and if polarized lenses can be helpful or not. I think in that situation it depends on the weather, depends on the cloud cover and what time of day the light may be coming in. The whole argument behind that is that you might be able to see icy spots a little easier if you have non-polarized sunglasses, because the polarized lenses may otherwise make it harder to read and see those icy spots. But for somebody who's very much a beginner at snowboarding, I'll tell you, I don't see the icy spots. I'm just trying to survive, and usually you feel the icy spots. And then finally, number 4, for you don't want to consider polarized sunglasses, is that of driving on icy roads. Now this one I will also say the whole point is that, again, it may be difficult to see ice sitting on the road, but as somebody who grew up and lived most of my life in the state of Minnesota and drove on icy roads every single year, not a single time have I ever been able to see thin amounts of ice on the road. This has never been an issue that's come up for me. But let me know in the comment section if you're somebody who has seen ice on the road and having polarized versus non-polarized sunglasses. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Now, a bonus thing I'll add here is because people have asked me if you have polarized sunglasses, does that automatically mean they have full UV light protection? Unfortunately, no. It is technically possible to have a polarized filter built into sunglasses without having the UV light protection. They are like two separate quality things. However, I have a hard time imagining any manufacturer making polarized sunglasses that don't have UV light protection built in, except for maybe in extremely cheap knockoff pairs of sunglasses. Then perhaps you may want to be concerned. In general, I think most people will do better with a polarized pair of sunglasses, except, again, for aviators, for maybe competitive tennis or racquetball players, or anybody who works a lot outdoors who happen to use a lot of digital screens. Then, if you only had to pick one pair, maybe a non-polarized pair would be easier. But again, if you're somebody who drives a lot, you're somebody who spends a lot of time on the water, or you're somebody who is very sensitive to light, then try picking up a pair of polarized lenses. You'll probably thank me for it. Otherwise, if this video helped you out in some way, please do us a favor, hit the like and subscribe buttons down below, because it does genuinely help the channel out. Or if you want to learn more about sunglasses, like sunglasses tints, then you can click or tap the screen right over here to the side. Thanks so much for being here. Keep an eye on it, and we'll see you in that next video.